Welcome to the Defeating Epilepsy Foundation YouTube channel. In this presentation, we will discuss what transportation is, requirements to obtain a license, impact of transportation on living, and transportation services for people with epilepsy. Make sure to like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell to be notified about future videos. Please click on our donate link in the description section below and donate today. Your donation helps us to make a difference for those battling epilepsy. We appreciate your support. In the U.S., 700,000 licensed drivers have epilepsy. For people with epilepsy, taking the wheel means considering the need for independence against the need for safety. However, all states allow some people with epilepsy to drive. 28 states have laws requiring patients with epilepsy to be free of seizures for a single fixed period with a median restriction of 6 months. The range is between 3 to 12 months. 23 states have more flexible approaches to restricting driving, such as varying seizure-free restrictions on individual clinical factors. Many states allow patients to drive after shorter seizure-free periods than stated in their laws. Each state has its own regulations, varying greatly. You can visit the website of your state's Department of Motor Vehicles to find out the requirements. In all cases, people with epilepsy must report their condition to their state's DMV. However, some states may require different people to do the reporting. Some states will require the person with epilepsy to fill out an application for a license, potentially with a special form. At the time of the application for a license or renewal, it will ask the person with epilepsy to notify the DMV of changes in their health status or driving ability. When someone who already holds a driver's license is diagnosed with epilepsy, that person must notify the DMV. However, there are some states that want the doctor to contact the DMV, having a significant role in determining driving rights. The doctor may recommend a period of seizure freedom or other requirements before licensing, yet these doctors generally recommend similar seizure-free intervals and other standards similarly to the states with less discretionary rules. Additionally, they should inform their patients of the laws in their state. They also have an important role in informing the patients about the risk as well as alternatives to driving, such as public transportation and other services. In modern society, driving privileges constitute an economic necessity, while driving restrictions limit autonomy, restrict access to employment, and reduce self-esteem. For people with epilepsy, where restrictions prevent license to drive, lack of transportation can affect their daily life. The issues from lack of transportation cause a lower quality of life socially, psychologically, and economically. In a study among people with epilepsy, 80% of all people stated that driving restrictions reduce quality of living, and 70% believe that they carry a social stigma. It seemed that employment was most affected by the driving restrictions. The lack of public transportation was also regarded as a hurdle by more than 60% of patients in each group, with greater than 2/3 of patients relying on other drivers for transportation. This may be the result of workplace safety concerns, employer-employee discrimination, and carrying a social stigma. Lack of transportation and healthcare access also negatively impacts the quality of life of people with epilepsy. If a person with epilepsy is unable to drive or does not have access to transportation, their access to healthcare may decline. A person with epilepsy will miss appointments, group support meetings, and other important healthcare. Not having reliable transportation can cause a person with epilepsy to have to reschedule appointments, leading to a lapse in care. Without the ability and license to drive, filling new prescriptions or refilling prescriptions can be difficult. Due to insurance limitations, a person with epilepsy often has only a small window of time to fill a medication before running out. Transportation issues have been cited as a reason for 25 missing medications and increased seizures. If they cannot secure transportation during that time, they may receive their medications late, causing them to miss doses of medication, therefore increasing negative impact on seizures. There are many programs and resources available to help people with epilepsy find transportation. Many of the companies or organizations below offer free transportation services in select cities for job interviews or wherever you may need to go. Some are community or state-based for people with medical disabilities. Uber, Lyft, volunteer driver programs, Independent Transportation Network America, non-emergency medical transportation services, and state paratransit. People with epilepsy also may face problems with automobile insurance because insurance companies may not insure them or may charge higher rates. Some states offer high-risk insurance pools that provide better access and lower costs for people with disabilities like epilepsy. People with epilepsy are best advised to be truthful on applications for automobile insurance because falsifying information would give an insurer cause to void coverage and might jeopardize claims. In conclusion, in following DMV regulations, many states allow people with epilepsy to drive, providing autonomy, independence, and easy access to many places. However, some are restricted due to physician-stated restrictions or how the state interprets their epileptic seizures. For people with these limitations, it impacts their quality of life psychologically, socially, and economically. Many programs and resources can help and confront the limitations in receiving transportation, such as volunteer ride programs, rider apps, or state riding programs. To learn more about transportation and epilepsy, please check out the resources used in the presentation today. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media pages. We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below or email us at info@defeatingepilepsy.org. Thank you for your support, and together we will defeat epilepsy. Check out our other great videos and subscribe today. You have the power to defeat epilepsy.